Somebody stole.
Last night we ran these cows down the lot, and then today we caught them and we're hauling them home. It's our replacement heifers and us girls has herd, some of our show cows and stuff. So we are bringing them home. Dr. Laura's gonna come and preg check the ones that have not calved yet, and then we're going to set them up, put cedars in so that we can AI them. This heifer is in heat, so Connor's gonna go ahead and breed her, and we're not going to set her up because they have better conception rate if you just do it on natural heat. So that's what we're gonna do for her since she's in heat already. We're putting cedars in our cows. This girls is herd to get them synced up so that they all come in heat at the same time. Yeah, the cedar makes their body think that it is pregnant, so it stops cycling. And then we'll pull the cedar out in a week, and then we'll shut a little ice, and that'll make them come in heat all at the same time, theoretically. I'm letting the calves off, putting them back with their mom. Found mama. These are the ones Laura preg checked, and they're all bred, so we're taking them back to pasture. Come on. Go. Where that Holstein comes off. Come on, honey, get on there.
I'm out here spraying some thistles and weeds, and I just wanted to stop and film a little bit. This is sandfoin that I planted a few years ago. It's a non-bloat legume, so it's like alfalfa, except for cattle can graze it and it doesn't bloat. And then a couple years after I planted that, I interseeded bird's foot trifolia. that's the little yellow flower that's coming on. You can see it in there, and it is really good for cattle to graze too. So pretty exciting to see that stuff growing. Not normally grown in Kansas, but it seems to be doing fairly well here. The worst part of it is there's nothing I can use on it to control the weeds once the weeds are up, and volunteer grass. So I've had to resort to putting a pre-emerge every spring and just hoping that the seeds don't sprout and come. But both of these, sandfoin and bird's foot trifolia, is very good bee habitat. And so I have a fella that's got bee hives on my place last year and this year. So it's pretty neat. You can see as I zoom out here, it's turning purple, and then it's got yellow mixed in it. So it's kind of pretty when it's blooming.
So they're spreading urea on the cornfield here. And so urea is more nitrogen. They're adding nitrogen.
Noticed this fencer was knocked over driving by on the highway. Somebody stole the battery. The solar panel charges the battery, and then the battery runs the fencer so we can keep that top wire there hot. So I brought a new battery. Got it all set up. It's running good. Forgot to bring a ground rod with me, so I just shoved the wire into the ground for now.
Okay everyone, so we never really explained, we've mentioned it a couple times, but us girls purchased a building on Main Street in Sabetha. It's called the Rustic Farmhouse, and the front part here is an event space. So we have it so people can rent it out and host events here. We're getting ready, it's our open house tonight. So we've made some cookies and banana bread out here ready, and we're gonna serve lemonade. But this is the front part, and then down this hallway is a couple bathrooms. Here's one of the bathrooms. And here's the other bathroom. And back through this door is the kitchen that we just put in. the kitchen that we just had put in. It was just 2 big empty rooms back here. We tore up the center wall, made 1 big room, and put in this kitchen. So we can do catering and baking in here now. The inspector came and passed inspection. So now we're legal to start cooking in here. This is a little sitting area in the front, and we had a balloon arch made for the open house. And this is the back side of the building. It's got a cute little mural a couple high school girls painted several years ago before we bought it, but it still looks cute. We had to put in a new door, but we've returned it and painted it pink again. There's Dad in a swather. We figured he would show up.